Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everybody, I'm AdamHarry from Bella Souls with
Michael from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Michael, what is this big baddie looking thing
As
here?
you can tell, this is the new Ironjaw's Orruk Maw Krusha, the new Age of Sigmar release. Big new orc boss on his gigantic wyvern mount thing.
Yes,
so,
the Maw Krusha.
Oh yes, I'm really excited about this.
I am too. I've been looking forward to see this model live since we saw the pics, way back when. So this one I'm pretty stoked about. So let's just cut it and just jump right in this box. This one, the Maw Krusha, the Orruk Maw Krusha.
Right, proper.
Yeah, get stabber. All right, we're done. We're not gonna do any more.
Yeah, no,
This is the Ironjaw.
I love the model already. I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So we definitely are got to check out the back here.
Yes.
It does make Gordrak, the Fist of Gork.
It better.
Yeah, and it's nice that they actually included the first named character in in the War Scrolls and stuff like that.
Oh, you're totally right. And I just want to point this out. There's so many weapon options already on the back of the box. The left fist has not only one axe, but two other weapon options here. You get a big old choppa. There's a lot of cool bits in this box.
Yeah, Gordrak's got axes, Smasha and Cunnin.
Nice.
It's great model. So,
quick question before we get in the box.
Yes.
Which paint scheme do you prefer?
I honestly, out of these two, prefer the white, but I'm gonna paint mine red. I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I like the black armor. I was thinking like a black and red.
That's how my orcs are actually painted right now. That's how my Iron Jaws are done up.
Well, you do the honors there. This is the new. I'm pretty excited. The new Ironjaws. Orruks. It's hard to say it like normal. Orruk. You got to put some, into there.
Some nice little decals there.
It's a box inside of a box.
It's a boxception.
Dun dun dun. Cue the wah.
Already tearing it open, but that's fine. This is mine. So.
He's keeping this one. All right, flipping that over.
And here we go. We got some parts to check out here. Some sprues, as it were.
Very cool. So
let's do our favorite thing and check out the base first.
Yes.
Pull all this out.
This
is like an Archaon-sized base.
That is an Archaon.
For reference.
Grand National of the Apocalyptic Martial Death Squad.
For reference, we've got.
Look at that, dude. It's a
We've
frisbee.
got some models to put on them.
So
we got an Empire Spearman.
Formerly called the Empire Spearman, now called
Free People.
Free Peoples.
Spearman,
He's
and
a Free
an
Peoples.
Ogre. Formerly called the Ogres.
Yeah, Ogres. So you can tell the base sizes here, just
gigantic,
ginormous.
Base.
Yeah, so that is
pop
cool.
those bad boys.
We're gonna go play frisbee in the yard with this later.
Yes,
I think. But that's an Archaon size.
That absolutely is.
That is super awesome. Okay, let's go real quick. We've taken the sprues out. We will go over the sprues, I promise.
Yes.
Here's the instructions on how to build this bad boy. I like the instructions. I want to point this out. We've seen this in the new instructions from GW. They have these awesome sections highlighted to show you exactly where the contact points are.
The little help bits they've added with the transparent sections.
Yes, very cool. So you know where the contact points are, where you should apply at least some glue to help the model hold together.
This will definitely require some sub-assemblies if you're putting one together. So it's nice that they're dividing it up like that.
So that I just love the way they've redone their things. And
War Scroll.
You get the War Scroll in the back in the box, all the rules, and then multiple languages. So there you go. Yeah. I prefer the Spanish version personally, but no, I'm just kidding. Paint guides, which is also very cool. Again, full color.
We can check out that War Scroll in a second.
Yes.
Nothing else there.
That's everything in the box. What do you want to start with? We got 3 major sprues here.
Yeah, these 2 right here are definitely the parts for the Maw Krusha.
Yes,
pull them up here a little bit.
Let's look at that. Let's just pull one over here and look
at
that.
We can see here, I mean, he's got these big wing sections here, big portions of his torso. What I love about this model is that he's sort of like the upgraded Wyvern.
Yeah.
But, the classic Wyvern is so lean and fast looking. This guy is so bulky and he's more stout.
Yeah, he's gonna be marching at you, just smashing face. And I want to point this out too. If you look at the wings, the detail you see on the wings, just all the battle scars and tears and wrinkles and it just looks very lifelike. And then even the scales and stuff like that. Oh yeah. It's kind of like a reptilian, crocodile-ish,
the best
alligator
description
style.
I heard about this model when it was first announced was that it was like a bulldog and a crocodile met a dragon.
Yeah.
And they all got fused together. It was great.
Yeah, well, it makes sense because the bulldog's got that big underbite, very orcish. And the scales, unlike the dragon scales we've seen in some of the other ones, these are very, like I said, reptilian crocodile.
Yeah, I love his little stubby tail here. A lot of other dragons have these massive, like, flowing tails. But his is just this little stub with a giant axe taped on the end of it.
Of course, you gotta have that. Speaking of giant axes taped onto things, I love that they took the front arms, I guess,
and just added some bits.
Just stapled some armor plates on them.
Put some spiky bits on them.
Just make them more angry.
More killy is the proper term.
More killy kit. So it's just cool. Like, this is such a cool kit. And the other thing too is when you assemble this, because it's all plastic, they've utilized the space really well, so it's actually going to be fairly light compared to some of the other stuff that, you know.
Very much so. Like I said, he's
underbelly,
he's a big old model, big wings, requires some sub-assemblies for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I love his little stubby legs. It's
very orky.
Great. His little stubby leg here. It's just so funny to me that he's just his stout little dragon kind
and
of
here we have the big boss here. Again, very many multiple variations you can do here. You can see.
We pull up the Empire man here just to compare their sizes. I mean, you're looking at an Empire next to their mega boss here. He's a big dude.
And that's just like his back leg and a little bit, and you can tell he's basically ogre sized.
Yeah, if you want to compare him there. Definitely pretty comparable.
Yeah, for sure. And this is just a cool looking big beefy model, man.
There's all the weapon options you mentioned earlier, all the Smasher and Cunnin and Choppas and Riptooth fists and
big old spear thing.
Gore Hackas and whatever they're calling them nowadays.
Again, you can make Gordrak, the Fist of Gork from this one. I wonder if they're gonna make a Fist of Mork.
Well, in the Fury of Gork novel that just came out, they did mention something about a Fist of Mork, so I might want to check that book out.
Yeah, good call out there. So again, beautiful kit, ginormous looking stuff, very cool.
Oh yeah.
We've gone through the instructions, man. I want to build this one. Can I build this one?
Or you can buy it and build it.
Bingo. Speaking of buying it, let's hop out for a really quick recap. All right, man. That was the Orruk Maw Krusha. Yeah. It's hard not to say it like that.
You have to kind of give it the
You gotta get the
WAAAGH. Your inner WAAAGH.
The inner WAAAGH, yeah, for sure. Very, very cool kit.
Yeah, I think it's honestly one of the best releases they've done for Age of Sigmar lately.
For sure.
Great kit, great model, great stats, really. Check out War Scroll and everything. So.
You know, now that you mentioned it was a cross between a bulldog, an alligator, and a dragon, I just can't get that image out of my head.
Yeah,
so
it's little stubby legs and everything.
Yeah, it totally fits. Yeah. So, run some stats on this real fast. Obviously, Games Workshop.
New release, Age of Sigmar, Orcs, Ironjaws, going to be $110.
It's actually not as bad as some of the other price points.
It's cheaper than some of the other monsters that have come out.
And it's a big old base.
I would argue it's better, but that's just me being an Orc fan.
You would be.
So yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. So I can't say enough good things. This is an awesome kit.
Oh yeah, definitely pick one up. It's available now.
In stores right now. Well, this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. I'm AdamHarry from BOLS Souls.
I'm Michael from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.